I think they call us lazy. Even other Gen Zs like call Gen Zs lazy because probably we're not doing the things the same way they did. You know, they're like venye tu Maina amesema ati TikTok.
Yeah. As in,
you ni nini?
I'm a content creator.
You guys know that meme for oh no, cringe.
Oh no, cringe.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Speaking of Gen Z.
Yeah.
My name is Jacqueline Masharia.
My name is Michelle Namasaka.
Tumerudi.
And my name is Kevin Minor.
Of course, I'm going to
Thanks for
introduce
having me.
Bilako.
I am in.
Nilikuwa niwangoje. Poleni wadau.
Nani
I'm
unaitwa
super
wadau?
excited. I'm
It's
super wadau
giving
gets.
producer.
Better.
It's like I am better than everyone.
I've been here, done this before.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah.
What's next?
What's next?
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you, Kevin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guy, that
What are we
was
talking
kind of
about
weird.
today?
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Jackie.
today, I saw an interesting article, by the way, on...
So an interesting.
It's just my book. But I saw an interesting article, and it was basically saying how our generation, Gen Zs, are challenging what happens in the workplace, or rather the workplace environment. And that's a thing. Like, we're not just challenging everything else outside there. Hata kwa workplace tumekuja and we're just saying like, this place is not giving. We
It's
gotta
not
change.
giving.
Yeah. So basically, we are not conforming to what is there. Like, just because things have been happening like this since 1950
Yeah.
or 60 doesn't mean we have to do them the same way. But with that, kumekuja those
Vita.
tags.
Yeah.
Vita between the generations. So we've had tags of calling Gen Zs. We've been tagged as lazy,
Oh my god.
entitled,
Oh my god.
Lazy in this economy.
Imagine.
Entitled.
Yeah. We
What
complain
else,
too
by the way?
much.
Complainants. So we have lazy, complainants, and then we have entitled, and then we have
We don't care.
don't
We're not
care.
loyal
And we are
to the organization.
Yeah.
That's
Like
another
there's
one.
so many tags we've been wekelered.
Yeah.
Wekelered. We've been
Wekelered.
wekelered.
Okay.
So let's start with the lazy one.
Yeah.
Do you think we're lazy? Honestly, how are
heard
you
that
even
tag a
lazy
lot.
in this
No, let me tell you.
economy?
How?
You're
Let me
being
tell you.
taxed. Uko karibu kwa taxed 22%, and then you're thinking about laziness. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, we are not. We are the ones who discovered the gig economy. You know.
Table preach.
Yeah. If you don't know about the gig economy, Gen Z's out here.
If they don't know about the gig economy, them they're lazy.
Then you have not gone through it. Because
Yeah.
out here, to survive, you cannot only depend on one source of income.
Yeah.
You have to have a couple, whether it's your mumama on the side. Okay, I'm not saying anything, but I'm just
Lakini
saying
sasa.
that.
Lakini sasa mbona umeiweka hapo
I'm
nje
just
hivyo?
saying that
Yeah.
as Gen Zs, we are not lazy. I think we are just creative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're just creative. We're just good at knowing where else can we get the bread. So
Yeah.
that way you might think we are lazy, because creativity also means that there is money that's coming in that may seem like it's coming in easy. Like we wanafanya tu TikTok. They're very lazy. But this person needs to be very creative to hold an audience for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Now our compel, they give them gifts.
Kabisa.
They're just
By the way,
smarter than
sindio?
you.
I think they call us lazy. Even other Gen Zs like call Gen Zs lazy because probably we're not doing the things the same way they did. You
Yes.
know, they're like venye tu Maina amesema ati TikTok.
Yeah. As in,
You ni
ukisema
nini?
I'm a
Can you imagine
content
telling
creator.
someone
You guys know that meme for oh no, cringe, as in cringe, but anasema cringe.
Kringe.
Nitakutumia uweke hapo ndani.
Please, yeah.
Anasema oh no, cringe.
Michelle
Yeah.
showed me that meme. Jana.
And you didn't even laugh. You didn't
We are
even
proudly
giggle.
content creators.
Yeah.
It's a whole business right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. Like with our generation, I think the Gen Zs, we have come at a time where a lot of things are changing in the way we do things, in the way marriages work, in the way people are getting into relationships, in the way people are making their money. So many things are changing that it's causing people who came before us, understandably, because they're like, no, if you don't have papers, if you're not doing things this way, then we already have a defined a definition of what how results should come by.
Yeah, like you should have put this much effort.
You know what I mean?
To accomplish.
Yeah.
To get what you want. So
Yeah.
wanaona like, wewe ulifanya tu videos tuwili.
Exactly.
That does not qualify.
So we're not lazy, we're just creative.
Yeah, there's also the tag of being called lazy also comes in when, and this is very weird, but like you don't do things outside your JD. Like they expect you sometimes. They give you some funny to roles.
Like,
you to find
you're about to walk with your JD on your forehead. Like this is what I do.
I know,
and I
right?
won't take any more work
Yeah.
from you.
You dare tell them you can't do that? They're
like,
like, you're lazy.
Yule. Hata usimwende huyo. Huyo.
I'm like,
Huyo ni mlazy.
me, by the way, I feel like it should be a thing where everyone prints out their JD and just sticks it up kwa desk. Are you
Used to do
giving me
that.
things
Remember?
within my
Did you
scope?
guys do that in primary school?
Oh yes.
Mnaeka targets zenu
Yes.
hapo
Oh, yeah,
kwa-
yeah.
Yes,
we did
yes.
that.
Mtu
That's
anakuja
what-
naona,
that should
so
come
when you
Back
fala.
in there.
So people should be, these are my targets this quarter. On this day.
Wewe uko ambitious.
Wewe uko ambitious. Ama mtu anakuja
Yeah.
math umeka target 90 na ulipata 8.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We love the confidence.
We love the confidence. The Delulu is the only Selulu.
Yeah, so basically,
Yeah, that's sad.
But can you imagine?
Yeah.
90. Hey, when you're
Ama
ambitious.
wanaona target
And it
zako
will
wanaenda
always be the
kukuongelelea.
math teacher. Oh,
Ule
the math
Huyo ako lazy hata kuongea.
Gen Z,
can't
you're
remember
so
his
lazy. You can't even pronounce stuff well.
Nimesema teacher. Anyway, the maths teacher will be the one coming to critique. Na amesema be ambitious. Alafu akuja na
You need to be. Alafu you need to be
Realistic.
realistic. I know you can get it, but let's just we're talking about
start.
3 months. Maybe ingekuwa longer ndo
We
ungeweza,
would have
lakini
hacked it.
just aim for a maybe 40
Yeah.
or
For now.
for now.
For now.
for now.
Na anaongea na nguvu karibu si upunguze volume.
Like
Mbona
nini?
unaannounce kila mtu?
Anyway, nani alikuwa
So
anaongea?
yeah, so
Yeah.
we are not lazy. We have agreed. We're just
Yes,
Yeah.
just
we're not
creative.
lazy.
entitlement. Let's go there.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How am I entitled if I go to HR and I feel like Ruto amesema anatukata 22%.
Mr. President.
Plezo amesema ni
Target
22%. Naomba kindly niongezeko tu mshande.
By the time your
To
term
survive in
inafika,
Nairobi.
by the time end of term,
You know amesema
Yeah,
hivyo. By the
somewhere.
time nina plan. I hope that plan will go as good as the other plans go. If you know, you know.
You know,
Right?
Yeah.
Like all the other plans they've made, I hope this one like goes
this one actually
that way.
You know. And I
you
think-
get
and I
una
think-
maoni hapo.
Hata sielewi. I'm
Like
floating.
nasema, the government usually has plans.
Okay.
And sometimes they don't like get to that point
all
where
these
they're
other good plans that have not
the good
Similarly.
plans that
similarly-
that have not been the targeted the targets that have not been fikishwad.
Okay.
targets that have been missed. Similarly,
Yeah.
We hope
this
this
will just
one
be another target.
another plan.
Oh, okay. I get you.
You know
I
what
get
I
you.
mean?
You know there's some others there's some other stuffs that work.
Yeah,
So this one we're hoping it will work that way.
Okay.
as the
Lazima
others.
iwe-
As the
have
others have worked
Lazima
and maybe
work,
are
guys.
gonna work.
Again, Gen Zs and creativity.
Creativity.
I like that.
Period.
Yeah.
So we're not entitled. It's just
Yeah, we're not
tunaangalia
entitled.
nasema, hey, the president has said
Kidogo
within the next 5, if I stretch out my salary,
Yeah.
ni kama nitakuwa
Within the
natembea.
next 5.
You know,
Tutaanza
you can
kujua.
make some adjustments.
like kidogo tu.
Kidogo tu.
You know,
Wallahi,
because
for real.
let me just bring this up. And Joseph is in studio with us. He was just allow me to say the story of the Red Bulls and stuff.
Yeah.
So he said he was buying himself, I don't know how
a
to,
whiskey,
yeah, that whiskey,
a bottle of whiskey,
a bottle of fine whiskey and expensive whiskey,
Something.
and a pack of Red Bull.
Yes.
Saizi anasema hizi afford
Imagine.
bwana.
and previously ilikuwa
So unaenda
every
tu
month.
naambia HR kidogo nilikuwa nanunua hiyo whiskey na saizi
Ka budget kangu,
ni kama
you know?
ama basi mni allow ni work from home.
Tupunguze costs tuende kununua hiyo whiskey.
It's crazy. Either tuanasema kuingia na ma allowances,
You know.
sasa sherehe allowance or
Kidogo
Yeah.
something
tu.
that can escape the 22%
You
of
know,
tax.
kidogo tu.
Sasa
Mni-
ukisema hivyo wanasema kwa entitled.
What other
Wana-
thing do they say
Why?
we are
I
entitled
think
to?
entitlement,
Leaves.
yeah, I think entitlement just stems from the fact that, and like again previous generations,
Yeah.
Gen Zs can't speak for themselves.
Yes.
And I think it's in the little things, because you'll say, okay, I didn't think this was fair, oops, hey,
Hey.
Wako entitled.
hey.
Ule dem
Ni
ako
kama
so
unafikiria hii
entitled.
dunia ni
Ni yako.
Mm.
The world doesn't revolve around
but
you.
you just communicated.
Yeah.
So I think it's just that idea of we are outspoken, yes, sometimes a little bit more outspoken, and the things that we are complaining about now, there are things that maybe even our parents didn't go through. Unajua nilienda shule bila viatu na wewe una complain
I know,
umekaa
Na
Sana
mimi
nataka
nakatwa
tufanye
22% tax.
You know?
Wewe ulikatwa?
Katwa, exactly.
You know.
mkate ilikuwa 3 bob.
Bwana. Lakini
Hey,
even 3 bob
mamangu
I feel like
akinipa
it
hizo
was so
story,
hard.
ati ako na 2 bob anaenda funky
Imagine.
anakunywa soda na mkate na
Na-
bado
na-
anabaki na
na
change.
change.
I'm like,
But you guys, did you ever get the sweets for 50 cents?
Yeah.
yeah,
You
those
did.
we
Yeah.
did.
Ukiona
We
one
did.
bob unapata
Same,
mbili.
you
Yeah.
know.
Ukiona
one
Hata
bob
uko na
unapata-
50 cent.
Yeah, there were 50
Can you
cents.
imagine? 1 bob, you're good to go.
Imagine.
Right now, sweetie at 10.
Ukitoka tu hivi- Nairobi.
Ukipumua
Ukitoka tu
tu
hivi
hivi.
1,000 bob.
Gone.
It's crazy.
Gone.
It's
Even
crazy.
1,000 bob. What is 1,000 bob anymore?
Make it was suspendio 1,000 shaisha.
Ukibreak tu
Ni
ati 5 bob. Ai, hiyo pesa
Ikishafika tu.
imevanish.
5 bob.
Hiyo ati umeenda
Ai.
kununua sweet. Hata sweet gani ni by the way, there's no sweet that's 5 bob
There's
now.
no sweetie that's 5 bob.
Hakuna.
Bamba 20. Ukinunua tu credit ya 20.
Hey, ni
60
hivyo.
minutes. Done.
Gone. The money just moves from 900 to 0.
Bruh,
Hata
real
ukiangi
quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I think that's the economy that we live in. So I think the new generation understands that. And for me, I know, like, yes, we are at a better time, more technology, more opportunities, but
More
that also
taxes.
more taxes. But then the fact that we have all these other more positive things, it raises the bar so high.
Yeah.
We have more than ever information overload. There are things we need to take care of for ourselves, like health. Every food now is generic.
Yeah.
Or is somehow genetically mutilated.
Eh?
You know,
Modified.
GMO can't kill you.
Not mutilated.
You guys. At mutilated. By the
Somehow
way, you said mutilated.
genetically
Mutilated.
modified, you know.
Mutilated.
And
It's in
GMO
everything.
can't kill you. Remember, our leaders told us that. You guys
Yeah, well,
remember?
exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes even more information can cause brain clog. You have to know about your finances. You have to know about the food you're eating. You have to know about your health. You have to work out. You have to. There's so many things that are happening now. The more, the better things go. There's an equally more balance of the bad things.
I love that.
So taxes and all that. So we are not entitled. We're not
Taxes.
lazy.
No, we are not. And also, I think your party entitlement in a come where you feel like you're doing badly mentally. You're like, you know what?
Exactly.
I
feel like
need a
something.
break.
I feel like I need
You know.
a break.
And
Yeah,
even just when you're unwell, at times, have you ever felt unwell and you're like, no, how do I even itisha
How do I
this
bring
sick
this up?
cough?
Yeah, I have.
How do, like,
You
ni lini
can.
tulifika hiyo point?
You're a human.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
just social norms. What I know is, and what I've learned over time is that everything is meaningless until you give it meaning. So I feel like Gen Zs, we have a subconscious understanding of that, in that whatever we are trying to do, whatever we are trying to achieve, it's because it's meaningful to us. It might not have any meaning for someone else when you talk about mental health, but for us it's meaningful. So it's a matter of them just understanding and knowing that we're like this. But also for Gen Zs, is like learn the people that you're working with and just the way you communicate. So if it's the sick leave, if it's whatnot, just papa samtu kidogo with your words and with your persona. Be kind. Don't take whatever you see, everything you see on social media to be the
exactly.
to be the example
Yeah,
that
but
you want
then
to
see
live
to
by.
me nini kama kwenda to you're just screaming at your
Exactly.
your senior guys at work and telling them, I deserve a leave.
This is what I deserve.
And by the way,
you know you deserve it, but like you also know how your boss reacts to stuff. So like how you say it is what
I
matters.
think communication is very key because that's out. Now you going fine, you deserve it, fine, it's in your contract, fine, you signed it, lakini you don't go telling hata wewe mtu akikukujia, imagine akikujia kwa like
attitude.
fine, you're supposed to give me something, maybe we work together
Yeah.
and you're supposed to give me something and I'm like mbona ni pesa hii.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
know,
that
it's
emotional intelligence.
No, I think emotional intelligence is quite important there, and it's not wrong to ask for the leave days.
Please
and
ask-
I'm just gonna
ask for
emphasize on that.
Clearly, there's
And
someone who wants leave here. Michelle, it's okay. You
Yeah.
can take them.
You can take
Be
your
the
leave
first to
days.
say
by
that.
mimi
the way.
sijasema nataka leave,
You
guys.
can-
You know,
ni kama-
people of
Ni kama
importance
unataka leave. Ni
importance
sawa.
in my life. Listen to
Ni
this
sawa.
podcast, guys.
Sawa.
Mi niko sawa.
Withdraw.
Withdrawal.
You withdraw.
But your birthday is coming up, so it's okay.
My birthday is
okay.
tomorrow.
It's okay. You can have your leave. It's why you're emphasizing.
Yeah.
But as we wind up ndo ende ukasale kapange mambo za birthday.
Yeah.
Kuna hiyo point pia ingine ya ku working overtime. No, mi kwanza hapo I don't understand why.
Ati mbona umeitika
you know,
hivyo?
They're working over.
Kevin's like can't be me. Yeah, but like kuna hiyo expectation like you're supposed to just work. Unajua tufanyie tu. I'm like and actually that brings me, this is like a thing. I just saw this like a tweet and someone was like ako internship anafanya kazi niseme wapi hapa nacho niseme but it's a law firm and then akaona the whole day ajapoa kazi. Tell me why when it's time to go home
That
is when the boss comes in like
That is where
it's like
it's
4
at.
p.m. amekuwa hapo since 8 anaanza kumwambia help us with this. Akiangalia hiyo kazi the earliest angetoka hapo ni like 7-8.
yeah.
So ako like
Make it
nitafanya
make sense.
kesho. Ilikuwa
nitafanya
Friday.
kesho.
Ilikuwa Friday.
Hapana.
So the next available day to do it was
Was
Monday.
Monday.
Anamwambia I can only do this on Monday.
And then what were they told?
Akasema lazima ufanye kazi. Akasema sawa, I quit.
Period.
Whoa.
Okay, maybe me you can never find me quitting
Good
unless
thing
my
is-
mental health
no,
is
good
in
thing
jeopardy.
Ilikuwa intention. Alikuwa like, first of all, you're not even paying me for this internship. So like, I don't understand this whole attitude.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Bye.
Two things.
You can miss me. You'll come do that work on Monday and still be understaffed.
Period. I love that. There's that notion or just idea that you can't go anywhere without me. Now that's the that's your salary talking to you, you need to
The
do
taxes.
there's a contract you need renewed. You need to work you need to work hard,
Yeah.
and just be good at it. Think kuna hiyo too, and I don't know if it's manipulative, but there's always that
It is.
you're required to do extra, and if you don't do extra unafanya feel kama you're lazy, and probably you won't keep this job if you keep that up.
It's giving
If you keep that
gaslighting.
attitude up, you'll go.
That's true.
We'll
you
get
know.
someone else. We will
We'll
see
get
dreaming.
someone else.
Aye,
There's
the
another guy
rest.
for chantmentation. You guys know him? Wadau, leo napiga chantmentation.
Okay, Michelle, this is
Mnafaa
Michelle
mjue watu wa
I feel like Michelle
Instagram
knows the whole
world.
she's on
internet.
digital.
Yeah.
Ana ashaisema utakufa na your workplace itaandika vacancy badala ya wakuiloja. I mean before they eulogize you.
100%.
Yeah.
Washaandika vacancy, alafu now the next day probably now you'll be like, hey, memory,
Yeah.
his or her funeral will be now. Washaeka vacancy.
Yeah.
wewe umekuwa ukichapa kazi kama
Me, I think tu ni boundaries, man.
yeah.
Just draw your boundaries as long as.
How do you even draw the boundaries? How do you
explicitly saying them the very fact? You know the problem you do is
Yes.
you take it up.
Yeah.
Unafanya hiyo kazi kwanza and then ndo unangoja sasa zenye umechoka ndo anza kusema na by the way
Let me
kama
ask you.
nanifinyilia. Usianze, that's the
if
goal.
you're new somewhere
Yeah.
and then they give you that work,
Yeah.
you've been eyeing this job, you're at an NGO,
Right.
thank God, you know, and then they treat you that way. That's your first day. Are you gonna be like, no, cheki z sitaifanya,
No,
nipe kazi ingine? Are you gonna be like that? You'll do it. You have to do it. They won't hold a gun to your head now, kwambie,
Lazima.
but the gun is the salary and the medical cover.
yeah, I think for me, but those things are important, needless to say.
Yeah.
But someone once told me that by the time you're getting, because the question is when does the cycle end? By the time you're getting into an organization, from day one you start planning your exit. Not that ati I'm doing this knowing that I'll leave, but eventually, even though it's at 60, you'll retire.
Yeah.
You start planning your exit. So that means by the time you're getting in, fine, it's a great job, you have a good salary, that's all okay. But even before you're taking that job, first of all, ask yourself, is this something that I can actually, for a couple of years,
Yeah.
live by and do? And then the idea of boundaries. Sometimes it's simply as saying, hey, like it's a weekend, I cannot handle emails at the moment, I'm out of office. Because it's actually a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll look at it on the days that I'm working. Or, hey, I'm only in the office on these days, I'll look at it on that day. But also on your end, you're making sure your deliverables are checked.
Yeah.
It means I'm pushing my numbers. There's someone who used to work at, I was listening to him at an interview, he used to work at, I think, Apple or Microsoft. And he was saying, in all those years that he had been there, he never once sent an email. He never once.
Must be nice.
And it was because as he started working, when he was at the workplace, he used to feel the need to show that he's there. And he was saying 90% of what we do in the workplace is to prove that we are alive. 90%.
Yeah.
About 10-20% is actually what brings in the numbers. It's actually brainstorming. But a lot of things like, hey, just checking up or following up on this. He used to send emails if he's asked, what do you think about this? But he would not, it would be rare for him to initiate an email unless it's very important, or to just bump into your office, because a lot of young people feel the need to be seen. And I'm saying that being also like a victim, you feel the need to be seen and sort of show like, oh, we're doing this, and you just do your work quietly. Let your numbers speak for themselves. When it's time to go, that's also another way to create boundaries. You don't need to say that, hey, I can't do that. You can, umenipei kazi, sawa. Utaniona hapa hadi 5. When it
Next
clocks
time.
out, nitasema too, okay, so next time what we can work with, can we get extra hands because this is what I have done? And you're proving your point.
Yeah.
But you're also doing it in that hand of like, what I'm trying to communicate is actually
Emotional
exactly,
intelligence.
by this time I cannot
Yeah.
be in this office.
Yeah.
That's simple. So when you keep up that, people also know, oh, we are ako out. It's a Sunday, we cannot call them. Or even though we are just telling them, we'll expect that. So if you're sending me something, expect it on Monday or on this other day. Don't just be sending me, because if you send me now and I give it to you in the next 1 hour and it was work that needed to be done a whole day, then you have already precedence, so you'll do that the same time and the next time. That results to me burning out.
Yeah.
So you'd rather just, those boundaries, you start creating them pole pole. But ukiona it's a workplace that is not supporting that and you can't take it, sometimes we also just complain because we hear other people complaining. Sometimes if you can't do it and you love your job, hey, with all due respect, take on as more as you can.
Yeah.
But
love
if it's
it.
taking a toll on you, hey, just create boundaries or get somewhere else, because as we have established, you'll be replaced regardless.
Irregardless. Yeah. But then you will,
Yeah.
you know, and even many times utasikia tu Gen Zs especially quitting
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Because you prioritize yourself.
you
your
know you
mental health,
prioritize yourself
everything.
over
It's important.
that. Let me not say,
You know?
but
Yeah.
you know.
Yes. Don't prioritize your taxes more than your Well, until next time.
Yeah. On that note.
On that note, we're gonna hit.
Hata sisi hatutaki kuwork overtime.
Yes.
Tumefikia hapo. So tunaenda nyumbani, but like, yeah, prioritize yourself. You're the most important person in your life. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So like, without you, you'll not be you.
Exactly. It's like how you take your car or your bike to service, because it serves you. No.
So
If
it's
it doesn't,
that's a good
yeah,
analogy.
if
like,
you
serve your body,
And
you know.
yeah, if it doesn't service your,
how many cut short?
Sorry.
if you don't service yourself, as Namasaka was saying, please continue.
Yeah, I was saying you need to take care of yourself, just like how you take care of that car or that pen, even when it stops writing. You need service. So the car needs service.
So,
Yeah. I don't know why Joseph is laughing.
So Mizama, you need service. Anyway, until the next time, guys.
tuonane my next time.
Tuonane matime.
My time.
Catch
Bye.
us on socials at Namasaka __.
And my socials are Jackie Masharia _.
Mm-hmm.
And
Everywhere.
you can catch me at Minor Mind
Right.
everywhere.
And you can watch this podcast, this episode on YouTube, on
Or on
NTV.
NTV.
Yeah. Website.
Yes.
Yeah. We thank you so much for the support, and we thank you for listening to till this far. Tutaonana. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.